Start your day with 3 good eggs who go over easy. It's Steve, Terese, and Randy on Family Life, a friend you can turn to.
So which cheese would you prefer, the Mozart or the Led Zeppelin?
Wait a minute, what?
What?
Believe it or not, music plays a part in the flavor of your cheese. Researchers have found that a steady diet of classical music from Mozart or some rock music from Led Zeppelin made the cheese taste milder. Cheese that listened to hip-hop music developed a stronger, funky flavor, fruity flavor.
I don't like
and
funky
aroma.
cheese.
Stop. Funky cheese can be good.
So in the
guess.
future, cheese, and these researchers are saying it, cheese is going to be marketed by the music it has listened to while it was aging.
Look at that. It's kind of like us. You really are shaped by what you listen to while you're aging, right?
So if you're listening to Gouda music, that would be something.
Maybe
or
not
would it
as
be?
great.
Would it? Oh, not as great.
Great.
Grated cheese. Yeah, it's like
Thanks, Randy.
it's much. Well, the music's a lot better than our jokes. I'm sure that.
It's nacho jokes I have a problem with.
You know we're friends because we're already on a first-name basis. It's Family Life Mornings with Steve, Terese, and Randy from Family Life, a friend you can turn to.
That paper, was it the permission slip? Was it a field trip? Okay, I think it was a field trip. Was it the zoo? Was it the museum? I can't remember. What time do they have to pack a lunch? I can never remember all the stuff, the papers that come home in the backpack.
A lot of them.
It's like you could have school for like 3 days and have 842 pieces of paper. At least that's been my experience. So how do you keep track of all of those papers? Well, there's a lot of different organizational systems, but we kind of have a high-tech world going on. And so this is one idea that I saw that I thought, this could really work. When a paper comes in on the backpack, you open up your phone camera and you take a picture of it. And then you can actually sort the photos on your camera. Like you could create a folder for this kid and a folder for that kid and one for this kid. And so you save the picture right there. And then you fill out the form, you send it back to school or whatever. But if you can't find the original paper later on, like gets lost on top of the microwave or the kitchen table or the trunk of your car or the desk or the side of the fridge or wherever it is that those papers go to hide, you will have it right there on your phone. And so you can go, oh, yes, let's see. Steve is going to the zoo on Thursday and he's going to need lunch.
Boy, I'll tell you.
Is that a patunky sandwich you want?
Hope they let me out.
They don't need a request to be your friend. They already are. Steve, Terese, and Randy on Family Life, a friend you can turn to.
Chore today around the house that will make you happier, according to surveys, according to science, according to everything else. And the weather seems to be pretty decent for it. It's better than waiting until it gets really cold. Putting up your Christmas lights. According to everything that says all this, everything, all the data.
Yeah.
All the data says.
I can believe it.
Put the Christmas lights up and it'll make
Makes you feel happier.
Happier. Yeah.
Your neighbors, though?
Well, there's that. And then there's also oh, man, I got them out and I got to untangle them. And all that kind of
The electric bill.
Eventually, I'll be happier.
If you could smell our morning show, it would smell like bacon and coffee and cinnamon rolls and, oh, great, now I'm hungry. This is Family Life, a friend you could turn to.
You ever let your dog sleep in your bed?
No, but Lily lets me sleep in hers.
I mean, when we had a dog, we never let our dog sleep. Not
People
only
are very firm about that.
not
one
in
way or
our
the
bed,
other.
not even in
Right.
our bedroom.
Sure.
I just didn't like it.
Right.
Well, the Mayo Clinic has just concluded a study that dog lovers are really going to love. Doesn't matter how big or small the dog is, does not matter how much the dog moves around. Every single participant involved in this study had measurably, not just a little bit, a lot, measurably better sleep when the dog was in the room with them.
How about that? Doesn't matter the breed, huh?
Nope.
Huh. I would think just the Afghan would be.
The Afghan.
Especially in the winter.
Definitely
Just
helps
bring the
you sleep
Afghan over.
nice and cozy.
Very, very, very comfortable.
Family Life Mornings.
Starting your day off with a smile.
You might not be able to get it off your face for the rest of the day.
Family Life.
Pumpkin spice, schmumpkin schmice.
Wow, that's an old saying that goes back to just seconds ago.
I don't know what the big hullabaloo is with pumpkin spice, because if I had to rank fall flavors, pumpkin spice is like way down here on the list. Number 1, apple. Apple pie, apple crisp, apple whatever. I just love those cinnamon apple caramel, apple anything this time of year. So good. And of course, we live in an area where apples grow, and so that just makes it even better. So when it comes to the best apple pie, here's a secret. Are you ready?
Okay.
It doesn't have anything to do with the crust. Doesn't have anything to do with that kind of spice or anything. It's choosing more than one kind of apple. They say if you pick 2 apples, you can get one that's sweeter and one that's more tart. You're going to end up with more interesting texture, more interesting flavor profile. I've never had a bad apple pie, but this is just going to, help make it a little bit better. So, apple schmapple.
Oh, apple schmapple. That's what my granny used to say when she made her pies.
I know.
Yeah, Granny. What's her last name?
Positive attitudes? Check. Uplifting music? Check. Friendly company? Check. It's Family Life Mornings with Steve, Terese, and Randy.
Those preschoolers, they can be pretty active and kind of rambunctious. So what are they doing differently than what we do at work? Well, one of them is planned nap time. I said planned, not like the one Randy's taking right now.
That's not
No,
nice.
that's
he never naps this early in the day.
I'm just kidding.
What?
But, there we go.
Hi, guys.
Yeah, there we go. However, if you can convince your boss what the experts are saying, maybe a couple of times a week, a planned nap time, you'll be more productive at work. That's what all the studies are saying. For as little as a 5-minute nap up to about an hour, twice a week, they have found that you will be much more productive. So all you have to do is convince your bosses of that. And if they could just throw in the snack time, the snack time would be very, very important. Yeah.
Which one is the boss?
The one that you'll be called into their office now later on today.
Okay, got it.
We know you have lots of choices. Thank you for picking Family Life Mornings.
You got the list, Randy,
Yeah,
right?
this is from the Strong National Museum of Play.
All right,
They've come out with the 12 finalists. We've got My Little Pony, Risk.
Ooh, yes.
Brandon, did you play Risk?
Yes, I think I've lost a friend or two through that.
That's a great game. Jenga is there.
Oh, that's a classic.
It came tumbling down.
How about The Top?
What's up with the top?
I'd like to take that out for a spin.
Was there any object to the top?
I don't know. We were just always fascinated with it, weren't we? We love watching it spin.
I have a prediction, just a quick prediction, and actually I probably even take you there. When they announce the winners, one of them will be My Little Pony, and the My Little Pony will get up there and go like, "Well, I'd like to thank you for the award."
I know where you're going with this. Come on.
Sorry, I'm a little hoarse.
Because 3 hosts are better than 1, or 2 for that matter. This is Family Life, and we are a friend you can turn to.
So great having your parents living right next door, right?
I'm waiting for all the affirmations of that statement.
It's so great having your parents live 4 hours away. Wait, no, that doesn't work either. So how close should you live to your parents and your in-laws? Well, the goal is that sweet spot between they can help you all the time and they don't pop in unannounced. And that distance is about 20 minutes. And so the next time you drive to your parents or your in-laws, drive slow. It'll seem like they live farther away, even if they're just right next door.
Celebrating God's goodness and having a little fun along the way. It's Steve, Terese, and Randy on Family Life, a friend you can turn to.
You know, when I first read this advice, I thought, oh, this is great for college kids where they've got to get through like this big book before, they have to write a paper or whatever. Or if you got a lot to read, and if you read for pleasure, you don't really have a pressure to read. But how about that policy manual at work? They're supposed to read it and then you're supposed to sign it, but
I've read that 4 times.
It's not the most riveting thing ever.
I understand what you're saying.
I get it. So how can you stay focused on what you're reading? How can you get through it as quickly as possible? Chew gum.
Oh,
I don't know what it is about gum. Something about the smell, like if it's minty gum or cinnamon gum or even something fruity, I guess. But having that smell right there along with the taste plus the chewing action helps you to block out everything around you. So you just focus on that dress code. You focus on that social media usage policy, whatever it is that you've got to get through, and you'll be able to read it more productively. Now, if you're doing your reading at the library, like your college kids, please chew with your mouth closed.
Yes, please. It's an
Makes the
annoying
library
noise.
feel
Thanks for choosing to start the day with us. Family Life Mornings.